All right, now we're recording. Now we're synced up.
We're live.
We're
here.
We're live. We're rolling. All right, so I guess let's let the show begin. I'm cutting most of this shit out. So good morning, Jake. Good afternoon, Jake, and good night, Jake.
Good night, Bob.
How's it going, baby?
I'm good. How about yourself?
You feeling good, baby?
Feeling pretty good. Feeling
Hopefully-
a little tired.
I swear to God, if this audio isn't recording, which we made sure it is, the video cuts off like last time. Cedar, can you make sure it doesn't cut off, or at least give us a warning before it cuts off or some shit? Can you tell if the SD card will ever fill up? Okay. Okay. So that's good. We have another SD card, because I'm pretty sure last time we didn't have another SD card.
No, it was just the one.
It's just the one, right, Cedar? Okay, he says yes. What the fuck? That was gross. Don't ever do that.
You look like you're scheming with that nod. You're like, yeah.
It's like we've been trying to record for this is like probably our 4th week recording, Jake.
Yeah.
This is your second time coming over.
Second time. I'm
trying to
not a
record.
BOBSCAST virgin anymore.
Exactly. Hopefully we can actually upload this. I'll be so excited too, because then,
Get the ball rolling.
Get the ball rolling. Exactly.
Get all those sponsorships in.
Get all this money. No.
Move to LA, then move out of LA because it's a shithole.
Move to LA, become homeless.
Become homeless.
And then you'll see me panhandling in the middle of the intersection.
I swear those homeless people in LA make more than I do.
Fuck. It honestly makes me feel sad thinking of because okay, there's times, because this is a dream where I want to have Cedar. I'll talk to you about it later, okay, Cedar? I was talking about. I asked my girlfriend Trinity about this. I said, okay, look, what if the podcast actually went viral? Like, we went viral, you know what I mean? And
this is gonna be the part of where that gets called back in a review video of like the BOBSCAST from the beginning, and it's gonna be one day we're gonna blow up,
and
it's
then
gonna
I'm gonna
fade
be
into
in there crying, trying to clickbait everybody and shit like that. That, or I'm dead and you guys are making a video of me remembering Bob.
it'll be like the Angry Grandpa show now, where after he died, the guy still milking it. So we're just like doing BOBSCAST podcast without Bob.
Oh my god, bro.
Clickbait and shit.
I swear to God, if you guys continue the BOBSCAST without me, whatever. That's besides the point. So I asked my girlfriend this, when this podcast blows up, because I'll do everything in my power to make sure this does. Just when we have a huge audience, a big brand and everything,
Big studio audience.
say the next move, we have an option to move to Los Angeles, where usually all this happens. And I was just saying, what is your opinion on it? I just wanted to know, because obviously I would never want to move to Los Angeles.
Fuck Los Angeles. We'll go to Florida.
Los Angeles is it's like a bee versus wasp scenario. You know what I mean? It looks, you think it's a bee, you think it's a friendly, it looks beautiful and all that, and next you know it's a bee or a wasp, and it fucking stings you. You know what I mean? And
then you're paying $5,000 a month for a bachelor suite in downtown LA, and then you already have no money, so you can't fly back to wherever you came from.
And that's how you become homeless, trying to follow the dream.
So you got to move to the East Coast.
I still don't want to move to the East Coast. I like the West. I like it. It's expensive, but
I don't know why I like it more. Probably just because I've never left.
Yeah.
But
where would you move to? Because fuck Vancouver, first of all. Because Vancouver's too expensive to live.
Yeah.
Where would you go then?
Definitely not Toronto. Toronto's just a worse Vancouver.
Yeah, definitely.
But I would probably say I like Calgary. I really like Calgary.
Everyone's moving to either Edmonton, or I'm not too sure about Calgary, but they're definitely moving to Montreal or some shit that.
Oh, they fucking fuck that far east, Quebec and shit. That area. Oh my god.
You hear what's going on in Quebec? They got
no,
the
I haven't been
truckers,
paying attention.
where they all protesting against the
yeah.
vaccine mandates or whatever.
I know
Bro.
Jacob couldn't get to work today because he was fucking on time because he was like a bunch of fucking semi trucks were blocking him in.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that's happening here?
Yeah, it was in Port Kels.
'Cause I know there's like Canadian flag. Like, people will be representing. They'll be wearing their Canadian jerseys. They got the Canadian flags on a hockey stick, and they're going like, "Fuck Justin Trudeau, man! Fuck him! He's fucking fat." Like, I don't think I could.
A fat fucking bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's just like I wanted you to come on the podcast because I don't think if I brought this up to Brody, I don't know if he'd really understand. He's like, man, fuck trucks. We don't need them. Like they bring us food for a grocery store. So I think we really need these truckers.
Of course.
But what do you think about this? Do you think they're doing what's right, or they should stop fucking protesting?
I'm all for protesting as long as you're not destroying shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like nuisance, smashing out shop fronts and shit, or like standing in traffic. I think if you stand in traffic, I think you deserve everything that comes towards you.
But they got
that's a
semi-trucks.
4,000-pound truck, or or karma.
They got
you
like
know.
semi trucks blocking traffic. You know, is that?
I don't know if they're blocking traffic. I think they're all driving slow. I think from what I've heard, I'm not 100% sure, but I think because truckers are probably one of the most important jobs. Like truckers and healthcare workers are the most essential jobs, right? Like no one can, you can't, shit's not getting to shelves. You can't buy essential items like toilet paper or whatever, right? So I think truckers are easily one of the most like underrepresented groups of people because they have very little job security at all. A lot of them, most of the time, like especially if you own your own truck and you're contracting yourself to other businesses, you're fully responsible for your truck completely, and whether that's your insurance, your gas comes out of your own paycheck.
Really?
Yeah.
What? I thought they gave you like some sort of business card, or like this is their expenses.
No, you pay for
What the fuck, bro? They need to give them a little bit more of a better life, man.
Right.
Trucking is so fucking difficult.
It is.
Never do it.
Yeah, even I can't speak for 3-ton drivers, but final 5-ton drivers it depends on obviously what you're doing, but some 5-ton drivers can make up to like 120,000 a year,
which is very good, but then
very
you're counting
nice.
the expenses.
But then you got to do your own taxes, your gas, your insurance, all that shit, any missed deliveries. And you don't get sick days. If you don't work, you don't get paid.
Yeah, and you have to be there for a certain time as well. So you can't be
most of the time, yeah.
You can't be chilling at Tim Hortons like, I'm getting paid.
If you can
right
even
now.
get into a damn Tim Hortons.
Yeah, if you
those
can.
parking lots, unless you're in Hope or in Merritt or wherever, those Tim Hortons parking lots are like tiny.
The roads are dangerous as well, bro. Like, imagine
fuck those roads. Those are terrible.
with a big ass fucking truck. You always see like Highway to Hell or whatever the fuck it's called, and you got all these trucks in the side, like the ditches and like.
Completely flipped over, big 24-ton semis.
Yeah, like on the way to Kelowna or some stupid shit like that.
Yep. And the fuck Coca-Cola too. Oh my god.
And then you're alone. It's just you listening to the radio, fucking Howard Stern for like days on end. Depends how long it is, and it sometimes you start thinking Howard Stern's there. You start talking like, Howie, you're so funny.
You start going insane. You're surrounded by all those mountains and all those trees, all the wildlife. The only person you've got to talk to is Howard Stern, and now you're best friends with Howard Stern.
That's why they're always picking up hookers and then murdering them because they're lonely, like, and then like the voices, Howard Stern's in their head, like, kill that fucking hooker.
Kill the fucking prostitute.
Like, all right, these are fucking.
Truck drivers to kill a lot of prostitutes. I mean, I'm not condoning anything, but if you wanted to commit any sort of crime, I think being a trucker would be a great way to do it.
I mean, it's fair. It's only fair. They're doing the hardest job in the fucking world.
I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but I don't blame them. No, yeah, you can, especially those like truck stops. Like you hear all the stories about like fucking serial killers at truck stops. Truckers are there overnight, right? So they could just, they can go pick up a lot lizard or two, bring them into the truck.
Lot lizard.
Yep. Apparently those are like a real thing.
Bush hookers.
And lot lizards.
Pot
you
lickers.
people out there got to be careful. They'll sneak up on you. They'll get you.
How did they even get there? How did the hookers get there?
Oh, just by hitching rides with other truckers. They'll say, oh, hey, can I come into your truck? And then, you let him in because you haven't had sex in a week.
Oh.
And you're just absolutely, just out. So you're like, fuck, fine. No one will find out. You have sex with this poor girl who has resorted to prostitution. And then now she goes, oh, actually, can you take me to Tofino? The Tofino ferry?
Fuck.
You're like, well, fuck.
Bitch,
dude.
I already paid you $60.
Yeah,
Get out of my truck.
It's like I already gave her a hungry man and a Twinkie. What does she want? What more does she want from me? So you drive her all the way to the fucking Tofino ferry or God knows wherever else she wants to go.
She already took 5 hits out of my shatter. Like, what the fuck, man? Get out.
Saying. And then so you gotta go or whatever. You'll drive her ass to another truck stop. She'll chill there for the night, make $400, go buy a dime bag, pick up another trucker, and just keep going.
That's a business. That's
business.
how you make money. That's how you make money.
That's how you survive nowadays. You can't. Well, you think working for a living wage? No.
But then now there's no more truckers.
No more. Listen, it's crashing the economy. No more lot lizards.
You're hurting sex workers.
You're hurting sex workers. This is a bigger problem than what no one's covering this. This is important.
But I do think, like you've seen in like United States where it says 100% Canadian beef, and like all the shelves are empty.
Oh yeah.
And then grocery stores around here, like they're completely empty with no stocks as well.
Oh yeah.
It's like, bro, what the fuck? Like we
Yep.
need to do something. Like either give them a better deal. Like, okay, they want to completely abolish the vaccine passports. They want to completely abolish masks and all the mandates. I don't know if we should abolish everything, but there is issues of truckers from the United States going over to Canada to now they can't come back because like they're not vaccinated or whatever the fuck.
I think if you mandate anything, it's a bad idea. It always ends up being a bad thing, always. But I mean, it does. The mask makes sense. That makes sense.
The masks, seen that.
Yeah.
Because now when people come into Canada and they don't have their vaccine passport, they're completely fucked over. They can't go home and see their kids and go find the American hookers or whatever. Yep. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
You're asking a guy who's very anti-government, so
yeah. And this is also coming from a guy who knows nothing of politics. And I'm very excited for this podcast to actually learn more perspectives and actually learn politics.
Yeah, right.
We were in political studies together.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That was not political studies, bro. That was literally.
That was pretty good. I think so.
It was mostly social justice, like where our debates. It always came back to like.
Yeah, definitely. The debate side was definitely
the men versus the women, and you got. Oh man.
Right versus left.
And the women are always fighting, saying like, just you guys are probably sexist. Like what the fuck?
What the fuck? It wasn't even all of them. It was just like 3 or 4 of them. The rest of the girls in there are very level-headed, very smart,
very lovely, very sweet.
It was just 3 of them that sucked, and I remember that, like, they sucked because they just say this. You'd think of something really stupid. You're like, wow, no one would say that, and then you hear some chick in the corner of the room go, actually, with that a shitty opinion you just thought of that you wouldn't say because it's so voice. Embarrassing, and then she'll go and say it. It's like wow, like I couldn't like. Shit makes me so violent.
Well, guess what, Jake?
What?
This may be the first podcast episode we release. Hopefully, I'm praying. I'm gonna pray to Allah tonight that actually release. But this isn't our first rodeo recording. Nope. As you know, I came prepared with notes.
Awesome.
And obviously, we just answered just that. Oh, actually, have you seen what's going on in Quebec?
No.
What the? Back on the vaccine shit.
Mm-hmm.
I know we gotta make this quick. I don't want to be talking about fucking boring people's ears out about this stupid goddamn vaccine shit. I don't care. No one else cares.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
The place where anybody can go. America's
the place where everyone's welcome.
The American
Toys
R Us, the American Disneyland, like they love it.
They love it. They live for that shit.
But not in Quebec, because they're trying to boycott that fucking shit. In people are trying to boycott Quebec Walmarts.
Why?
Because in order to shop there, you have to be vaccinated.
That's like, ugh. And I remember I remember the Canadian government. Well, I guess Quebec's their own fucking thing because they can't,
Yeah, they are their own thing, which is fucking
Thank
stupid.
God.
Fuck you, Quebec.
I wish fuck Quebec. I wish we could take a huge saw and just saw Quebec off and just push them like on the map like 3 inches out.
Man,
You know what I mean?
if you're not gonna let me go into your Tim Hortons, and because I can't speak French or very little of it, I can't say, can I get a bag of cream cheese and en
Can I
français?
get the baguette with the
They're gonna
cream
be like,
fromage?
no, get out.
Like you filthy American or whatever the.
Like you're
fuck
not
it-
even real French.
Yeah, you're not even.
What the fuck?
People, I've heard people, Quebec French. They don't even like. It's not even the same. They have a harder time understanding each other. So it's like I don't even hate actual French people. I just fucking hate Quebec French people. I don't care if that alienates our audience. I fucking hate Quebec. I hate Quebec. They need to not be around.
The women are still lovely in Quebec. We still like the Quebec
I still like the women. The women are lovely.
They could spit on us.
Yeah, they can spit on us, but
I don't know. Is that what French people do? They spit.
they smoke cigarettes and spit on things. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cedar, can you
Something
make
like
sure
that.
they don't come back in? We have some lovely ladies here, and
Some rascally little guests.
they're being a bunch of rugrats.
Some squirrely little weasels.
Yeah. Note to self: never have girls on your podcast. This is gonna be a boys only.
Boys only podcast. We're getting a big neon sign right there. It says no girls. No fucking girls.
But in Walmart, back on it, just quickly,
Mm-hmm.
they have these cubicles. You know, you got the self-serves, but right next to the self-serves are the cubicles, and you can't show a passport that says you're vaccinated. You have to wait in the cubicle, and someone will take you to the pharmacy, and they'll vaccinate you right then and there, or else you can't like get anything from there.
Really?
So it's like Quebec, man, and it's not just Walmart. There's a bunch of other places doing it too. For some reason, they're wanting to boycott Walmart because they got the cubicles. I don't fucking know.
It's scary. It's scary. The direction that it's heading, and I'm very happy the truckers are putting the foots down, because truckers are some hard ass fucking people. They're some hard people. Like my dad's a trucker. He's a fucking hard ass dude.
Your dad's a trucker?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He drives a 5-ton, so like not quite the big semi trucks, but like I think it's I don't know if they make 10-ton trucks. I'm not sure. I think it's the next step down from a semi truck though. It's still pretty big. But I'm happy the truckers are putting their foots down, because that's Canadian. The economy can't function, right? And Trudeau wants his payday, right? As always. So he's gonna do everything in his power to. Oh, did you hear about? Sorry, I didn't mean to get off jump shit.
No. That's what a podcast is for.
Yeah, he was gonna meet with the truckers in Ottawa.
Really?
And then conveniently tested positive for COVID. It's like, okay, dude. Sure.
Sorry, guys, can't come hang out.
Sorry, I can't face you people face to face because
can't
you're
come-
terrifying and B.
They're gonna beat the shit out of me out there. I can't.
Oh my god, dude!
can't do it.
A group of truckers would eat him alive. Fucking by the fucking skin.
I mean, he did box. I don't know who the fuck he boxed. Some political person, and ended up shaving his head off because he won.
That's right. I remember. I think Caleb was showing me that.
I think so.
Like years ago.
But I would like to point out, Jake and I are vaccinated.
Yes.
I'm triple vaxxed. I don't know. Are you triple vaxxed?
No.
You're double vaxxed?
Yep, double.
That's okay. By this recording, triple vax has only just started to come rolling out for people our age. And it's very difficult. Luckily, my parents work at a hospital, and they're able to hook me up. You know,
Get you the insider. Get you the whatever the new mix they're making.
because we're not pulling no Joe Rogan shit. We're not trying to say don't get vaccinated and throw the sink at you or whatever the fuck he said. Because that clearly didn't work out. I love you, peace and love, Joe Rogan. But we are vaccinated, and you should get vaccinated.
I'd say only if you want to.
If you want to. If you're sticking out, like I believe Joe Rogan says he's not ready to take it. He's a little bit too scared because he doesn't know the long-term effects.
Yep,
That's
that is
fine.
completely fair.
It's totally fine. But just maybe wear a mask.
I'd say that's fair.
I'd say
that's fair.
Just please wear a mask. That's
because those are proven to work. I mean, like over time, like surgeons have used them, doctors have used them, like always.
You seen the TikToks of people trying to say masks don't work. Look, I can prove it, and they got like they get a mask.
Fucking gallon of water.
Yeah, they pour water on it. And I'm like, dude. First of all, it actually holds itself for quite a while.
Well, yeah.
And then it starts coming through because you got those fabric ones, and then it's like they're pouring a bunch of gallons of it. Like, bro.
It's like, I don't know if that's what happens when you sneeze, but
like that's that's not realistic.
No,
not at all. But wearing those masks, man, like I see Cedar wears glasses all the time. If no, you can't see him right now. He's looking beautiful with his glasses. But whenever you wear glasses and you got a mask on, it always fogs it up.
Oh yeah, it's a nightmare. Like
for me, my eyelashes like get all like wet, and I look like I'm crying. Does that
really
ever happen to you? Yeah.
No, but I find like if I'm chewing gum or something, I have a mint or whatever, I just brush my teeth, I put a mask on, it like blows straight up into my eyes, and I'm like in tears.
Really?
Yeah. That was happening to Brody too. I think he had I don't remember what it was, but
the cinnamon gum.
The cinnamon gum, and he was like crying while he was at work because it was just blowing cinnamon into his face, right? Like,
oh, cinnamon gum. I haven't had that in years.
I love Brody, but fuck his taste in gum. It's awful.
The big
sucks.
Reds, no.
It sucks. You do mint or you nothing at all. You eat bubble gum if you're like 9.
Because then your breath is not gonna be good to kiss a lady or a man.
Your breath has always got to be ready to kiss a lady or a man. That's the way it is. You don't ever want to be caught with bad breath.
Exactly. You don't want to be caught. It's like being caught with your pants down.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's nice.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes
with a consensual partner.
Sometimes, hey. Sometimes it's nice to, just those surprises, but not garlic and onion when you're sticking your tongue down someone else's throat, But
speaking of Joe Rogan, Neil Young, Sweet Caroline,
I do. I'm familiar.
The Cracklin' Rosie. No, that's from Skate 3. That's where I know it from.
Home of the country.
Is that Neil Young?
No, I don't know who that is.
Because of Joe Rogan talking, in his words, misinformation, accusing him of misinformation. Joe Rogan's part of Spotify. They're having like $100 million contract for I don't know what. Now Neil Young's like, fuck this bullshit. I feel like Neil Young has some sort of contract with not Spotify, but Amazon. So I guess he doesn't give a shit about Spotify. But he took all of his songs off Spotify.
Neil Young did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God, I look up Neil Young, bro.
Really?
You only see like his new release songs, and that's it. All of his other songs are gone.
Neil Young.
Neil Young's he's 74.
Yeah, you're right.
It's gone, bro.
Gone. He has he has his like most popular ones still there, but I don't know if you can you listen? I don't want to play nothing copyright.
You can still play it, but those are not his most popular songs. I gotta be honest.
I don't know. Rockin' in the Free World's, dude. I don't get this because I know he sold half his half or his full discography to some company like years ago, like 20 something. So I'm sure it's not a big deal that he's losing his contract with Spotify or whatever on what terms, right? But yeah, even if you got a partner like Amazon, then
I'm pretty sure he has some sort of partnership with Amazon because he's on all like the Amazon Music ads.
Oh yeah. Or I don't know because on ads probably more than definitely yeah. But I know you can just like upload. I'm pretty sure you can upload anything to Amazon Music or like same with Prime like video. You can upload anything to video. Yeah. Which is really fucking stupid because it's a service you're paying for. It's not like it's YouTube where you can just upload a video you jerking off or whatever. Oh. Not anymore nowadays, but at one point in time you could have.
But I don't know, Matt. Like, do you think he's trying to start like some sort of movement?
I don't. Spotify will reign supreme. It will always reign. They have such a name for themselves now. Like ever since 2014, I think, or 2013, or maybe I think it was 2013. They started just forking out a shitload of money just to get rights to people's music or rights to distribute. And like they've I honestly, there's no other reason to use anything else. Maybe with the exception of Apple Music, considering it's tied to your iCloud or whatever, or tied to your iPhone, right?
Yeah.
But even then, Spotify, you can't use Apple Music across like Windows computers and shit. I mean, maybe if you have like
iTunes, but no, I don't. I think those are completely different.
I think they're separate. Yeah, because I don't know, when did iTunes get phased out? Was that had to have been like 2011, maybe 2012?
I don't know anyone who uses iTunes anymore, but they're still trying to have that a feature, but no one uses it.
Oh god, dude, I remember fucking paying $3 for a song.
Imagine still doing that.
That
now,
was nuts.
just to listen to "Scat" by the Baby.
Yeah, just to listen to "Scat" by Tory Lanez. It's a decent song, but you know, I'm not paying $3
to listen to Lizzo.
Listen to it. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. You know, like it's so. And I think like that was the natural course anyway with services like LimeWire or Kazaa or like Napster. Like people were just pirating music anyway.
Yeah.
People had like DVD burners. My dad had like a couple DVD. He had a whole like DVD burner operation when it was like when that was a thing. He'd burn DVDs for people.
But wasn't it just $3 for one singular song? You can get DVDs from like Walmart or
you
Sunrise
just need
Records.
blank CD DVD reading rights.
Mm-hmm.
You could just buy those off Amazon. You just pop those in a burner, and you could just drop MP3s or WAVs or whatever into it.
Okay. But bro, Neil Young dropped Spotify's market value by $4 billion.
No.
$4 billion market value. So it's I don't really know. Maybe I'm not.
That's probably like estimated market value.
Yeah.
But even then, like, he's a pretty big artist.
Yo,
and he has been for
huge.
Since 72, 70s, early 70s?
God, I don't know that much about Neil Young.
Yeah.
Just like
He's an old fuck.
all I know is that I like his songs from Skate 3.
Did he have any songs on Skate 3?
Yeah, Cracklin' Rosie. Did he?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't really. If I heard this song, I'm probably like, oh, that's.
I might be thinking of somebody else, dude. Oh my god.
You might be right.
Let me look this up. I wanna be 100% sure. I think I might be talking about. Is there a guy named Neil Diamond?
Yeah, there's Neil Diamond. Yep. I think he makes heavier music. I think. I don't know. I've never. Brody would know. I don't really listen to Neil Diamond.
I just want to make. Yeah, I'm talking about Neil Diamond because.
Oh yeah.
Neil Diamond's the one who made "Sweet Caroline."
That makes more sense. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Never mind. Then I don't really know anything at all of Neil Young.
Rockin' in the Free World.
Not.
People shuffling their feet.
Maybe.
People sleeping in their shoes.
Wait, what? That's a lyric from there?
Yeah. It's the chorus. Well, it's actually no, it's not quite the chorus, but it's a good song.
The day I'm done with Spotify is when Stevie Miller comes on. I'm like, we're done. We're not
That's
doing
a wrap.
this.
We're going home.
Then they're the real jokers.
Yeah. Right.
Then that's an abracadabra type show they just pull. And I'm gonna be so sad.
That's like like even services like Google Play. Like who the fuck uses Google Play?
Oh my God, Google Play.
Like I used Google Play for maybe 3 months when I was 12, 11 when I had like my first Motorola E or whatever, Moto G, whatever the fuck those were. When like they just added slow motion.
Don't you have one of those Google Pixel phones?
I do.
What's that like?
2XL. It's not bad. I mean, I bought it for $200.
Yeah.
So really, I can't, complain about too many things because I had an 8 Plus, but it just stopped charging on me one day, completely. So
like the iPhone?
Yeah. The charger port was all busted, and the battery just wouldn't hold the charge.
Do you prefer iPhones more?
I don't know. I mean, I like the simplicity of iPhone. I really do, and I like how clean they look. But for what they're asking for what they give you is fucking insane, and that's been Apple for the last fucking 40 years.
Yeah.
30 years. Well, maybe not that long. Maybe like 20 years.
Has it been that long?
Probably. Oh yeah. Well, because I know in the 70s or 80s they were like the only computer company for a very long time.
Fuck. God damn. God damn, bro. What the fuck?
So longer. Sorry, 50 years. Oh my god. Yeah, it's fucking. 1970 was 52 years ago.
What the fuck are we doing, man?
Yeah,
I know we were not alive back then. We're like 2003 or 2003, right?
Yeah, 2003.
But it's just like, what the fuck? That's so weird.
It's like that's crazy to think about, right? Like, my brain thinks it's still 2000. It's still early 2000s.
I still think it's 2013 when Vine was out.
Yeah.
Those are the best days. King Batch, Jerry Pert drank. You got Curtis Lepore. I mean,
what was that other guy? Not Steve Nash. Who's that guy that films with the Dover guys? The old dude?
Jason
Nash. That's right. That's right. He's a funny dude.
Oh man.
It's weird how fast like comedy changes from like 2010, 2011, 2012 to 2013. That was massive.
And then you get some hope with TikTok.
You do.
Sometimes you find a golden Vine video that you're like, oh,
like fuck, that warms my heart.
That
warms my heart.
That was definitely taken from Vine, or like that was a note. But then you got
like so much shitty stuff on TikTok. Like
so much shit.
So much just garbage. And when you first launch the app, it's all garbage. It's all garbage. And then you gotta like kind of curate it a little bit. Get the algorithm to know you.
And that takes time. It's like breaking in a fucking shoe, a brand new shoe.
It is.
It's like, bro, like I don't got time.
Yeah.
Vine already did that for me. We got Lily Pons.
Fuck Lily Pons.
You
Fuck
got
her.
When King Badge came on, he's like, man, backflip. Or like you got Jerry Prip Drink talking about Water Malone and his new J's. Like, officer, these are my new J's.
Officer, these are brand new J's though.
And he's crying and shit. Marlon Webb.
The Watermelon guy.
Water Malone guy. And then the music back then too.
Yeah.
What came out?
That was 9 fucking years ago.
No.
Yeah. Wait, no, sorry. Didn't I do that right? Did I? Yeah, 9 years.
Probably.
2013 was 9 years ago.
How old would we been? Like 13? 10?
Yeah.
When did Vine die?
2015. May of 2015, I think. 2016.
Because I'd still be watching Vine compilations.
Oh, I'd still be on Vine.
They're still uploading them to this day.
Yeah, they're still. I don't know where they're getting them from.
Bro, we're getting Vines, bro. It's
just
gone.
chopping up old compilations, throwing new ones together, I guess.
Man.
They're not making any new ones. Or they're just ripping TikToks.
Yeah, they're just ripping TikTok.
Cutting them down to 6 seconds and then
the attention span is so short now.
Yeah.
It is so short that like even I noticed this where I am very impatient now.
Oh yeah, like I don't like watching movies all that much.
No.
My brain's been like so fucking overstimulated just from playing video games when I was really young. Just the constant hit of just like the little hits of dopamine you get. Like I find it very hard to sit down and watch a movie and enjoy it.
The look that Cedar gave Jake when you said that.
Mr. Rocket League.
Because Cedar is a movie guy. He's a film guy. He loves the Martin Scorsese's. He loves
his Quentin Tarantino's. Yeah.
The Once Upon a Time.
Loves his Rob Schneider's.
Rob Schneider.
Love your Spike Lee, I think, or Spike Jonze, or no, Spike Jonze was Weezer, wasn't he? He directed the Weezer videos, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, you're the Weezer Ultra fan. I would have thought you would have known. No, that's true. Okay, sorry.
Cedar is the movie guy.
He's the 9 Inch Nails fan.
And the 9 Inch Nails fan. Yeah, you like the Teal album, right?
No, that's just remix.
Yeah, so he says yes, he likes the Teal album.
He loves the Teal album. That's his favorite. No, Cedar's definitely a Pinkerton kind of guy.
I love Pinkerton.
It's a great album.
Oh man, I don't know. I still like movies, but when it comes to like Netflix and watching TV shows or like something like that, it's so hard to sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
Do we all have like ADHD now?
Maybe.
Because then you see the kids. You see the kids. They're on iPads.
Oh yeah.
I went to go see my sister, get like a nice little haircut, and then her kid.
It looks beautiful, by the way. It looks very, very
Thanks,
nice.
Jake. I like the direction you're going with your hair.
Thank you. Greasy mullet, trailer park mullet.
I wasn't saying that. Come on.
It's like I think my hair is like it's like an El Camino.
Oh. Okay.
Or no, sorry, no,
Where
I fucked that. No, what are those things called?
El Camino is like a lowrider truck. It had like a truck. Does it have a truck bed?
Is that the El Camino?
Yeah.
I should know this. I'm fucking.
I'm not a huge fan of El Caminos. I'm sorry.
No, I know, but it's like funny. You know, you got well, it's the opposite. You got
business in the front, party in the back. Yeah. No, but like, I went to go see my sister. They're fucking kids, man. Like, they just come running in their iPads.
Yeah.
And all that. I'm just sitting there like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
Man.
No, I'm so grateful to have just missed that window. Like
Yeah.
playing outside and shit, and just running around, hanging out at the skate park for doing God knows what for God knows how many hours.
Eating
like
sand, playing with worms.
eating rocks and shit, playing with army soldiers. Oh my God. Well, I'm so happy that is what I grew up with, and not,
iPads.
just fucking iPads and technology's great.
When did you get your first
But-
phone though?
I think I was 9 or 10.
So I was in
I
grade
think I was 10.
7 or 8 or grade 6.
Yeah.
It was fairly like. I almost said fairly recent. Oh my god! I realized my age. Like, dude, you're
Old as fuck
18.
now.
Well, to everybody who's watching, they're like, dude, you're fucking 18. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, come
But I think
on.
everyone says that at some point in time. It's like
Yeah.
25-year-old will look at us and go, "Oh my fuck! I remember when I was 18." Blah, blah, blah. And then 37-year-old, well, I remember when I was 25. And it just goes, right?
Yeah. But then, would you ever give your kid like an iPad or like a phone? Because you want them to be safe, to be able to contact you.
Yeah. Like the internet's cool.
If it's cool.
It's cool and
you
it's
can
a
learn some
fucking
shit.
cesspool sometimes.
Yeah, you can learn some shit, but then you discover what Rule 34 is.
Yeah, and what Newgrounds was back in the day.
Bronies.
That shit fucked my brain up, man. Newgrounds?
Newgrounds.
Oh my God.
Is that still a thing?
Yep. I'm
Good.
pretty sure it's just porn now. Everyone was telling me.
Really?
I haven't been on the site, and I think the last time I was on the site was 4 years ago just to check it out for nostalgia.
It's got
But I
like
haven't been
that
since.
5 Nights at Freddy mini games, or what's that? What's that one thing that I don't understand this meme, bro? It's like it's like a Dance Dance Revolution game, but you got a bunch of people on the boom boxes and shit.
Oh, that's
They're rapping. You're like,
Friday Night Funkin', I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't fucking get it.
I don't get it
Newgrounds
either.
game?
Like, just play Dance Dance Revolution, or like go to one of those arcade things.
Just go fuck yourself.
Just go to the arcades. Just go do something.
Go outside.
Go outside, do something.
Go do something.
stop playing
Cedar-
Friday Night
Cedar
Funkin' on
approves. He's
Newgrounds.
shaking his head.
I remember. Have you ever played Newgrounds?
Yeah, actually, I did.
Do you remember those? It was called Madness, and it was these gray guys, and they had they had like X's on their face.
Oh yeah,
Remember
yeah.
They had the cartoons or whatever. I think that was like 2002. I think that came out, and they had like a game, and you could run through the game, and you'd buy different upgrades each time you ran through. It was really fucking cool. I remember that was the shit. I played every single one of those.
And they moved it to Cool Maths. Remember when you're at school, you can play Cool Maths, but not Newgrounds.
I never played cool math games actually. I didn't. I played. We had when I was in like I think this is when I was at.
You were playing CS:GO. That's what you were
No.
fucking doing. The goddamn computer room.
No, it wasn't even out at this point. It was when I went to Langley Meadows. We had a computer lab with an elementary school, and that was like I don't think a lot of elementary schools have computer labs.
Yeah.
At least back then I know they didn't. They had a bunch of those. It was those green holographic iMac G3s with a big rounded back and a shitty mice. It was like this little circle with a trackball.
I remember those.
Holy shit! We'd play. We'd always play. Picks. What was it? Kids Picks.
Yes.
Yeah, Kids Picks. That's what it was. And you'd have all those different noises when you click on a ruler or eraser. It'd go. Boink, boink.
Or then you hear like, oh no.
Yeah, you like undo something and go, oh no. It would do,
Hey,
it would do
Cedar,
some weird
you know
shit.
Kids Picks? He knows Kids
That
Picks.
shit was awesome. That was
Bro.
so cool. But I don't even think you can get it anymore.
We have to figure this out. Can we get Cedar? Do you know how? Look that up or something like that. We need to get Kids Picks, bro.
I don't even think it's like an open source software. Like
And
I
then-
think you need to have a business license somewhere to get it. I think.
Really?
Yeah, because I remembered I googled it kind of recently.
Because how come nobody did like a gaming Let's Play, playing Kids Picks Part 1 or
Do you imagine
whatever?
if that's what?
Available for educational institutions.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. So you gotta like be a teacher or whatever. That's nuts though.
Well-
Someone probably has a cracked version somewhere.
Yeah.
You go on Pirate Bay or something.
Well, you know what?
Not condoning that.
We do have somebody becoming a teacher in our friend group. I don't know if we're allowed. He's a very sensitive man. I don't know if we're allowed to say his name.
Who's this?
Come on, tall guy, skinny. Works at a liquor store.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
know
know
what I'm
him.
talking about.
I know him.
What they call him, Mr. Burt in like the Sharp Brody movie that we're trying to make.
Mr.
Tweaky.
Mr. Tweaky. I love Hayden, man. I haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah.
Same with Damon. Actually, I talked to Damon recently because I was talking about buying a Cherokee. And I know he's owned a couple Cherokees, I think. But yeah, no, I haven't talked to Jeremy either. Haven't talked to. Last time I talked to Gage was we were playing box hockey, and we were just making fun of each other the whole time. And Mike thought it was the funniest shit ever.
Gage is wanting to come on this podcast.
I want Gage on the podcast.
He would love.
I haven't seen him in a while. We could talk about his manager position at the local vape store.
Oh yeah.
We can get him talking about that.
Do you want to come on the podcast when he comes over?
Absolutely.
I'll Gage will
Absolutely.
Gage and you would fight, bro.
Probably we could. You know what? We could set up like a little bare knuckle boxing ring right here. Set up the camera in the corner. I think we could. Maybe not bare knuckle.
Maybe a mud fight.
Mud fight. Oh, can we get one of those blow up pools and have like a mud fight?
Oh,
That'd be good.
Cedar, can we do that?
There we
Cedar
go.
says yes.
Cedar
we
says
can do
yes.
that.
We just need the funding. We need the sponsors. That's what we're talking. We need sponsors. We can do mud wrestling
Hey, we're gonna set up a Patreon right now.
right now. You guys want to see? You guys want to see me mud wrestle a 300-pound man
Who's a manager?
who's a manager?
He'll probably lose his job. If
Probably
this ever
lose
gets
his job.
caught wind. Man,
I don't know if that'd probably be worth it. I think honestly. I mean, that would depend so much you're making, but you know, actually, it wouldn't be worth it at all.
what do you mean?
Having a video of you mud wrestling, almost ass cheek naked.
That's when we blow up. That's when we blow up. And
That's
then I can
true.
clickbait the shit out of it.
I don't even think you need to clickbait that. That is like
and then have like
it's
a
like that's like
thumbnail,
it's like a critical video. It's like
thumbnail of Gage's butt crack, and then done sold.
exactly.
Easy money.
No, yeah, something like that.
There you
could do,
go.
like you just name it like a critical video. It just is what it is. It's like it's just that interesting. You have to click it.
I want to be able to. I don't want to film just on the weekends, because this is when we're making these podcasts. Usually we
Mhm.
film this on the weekends. I want to be able to do this. Quit my day job. That's the dream. Is be able to quit your day job and be filming all the time. That'd be so
Exactly.
much fun.
It would be nice.
I have a bunch of fucking ideas that I want to do. I don't know if I should say any, but like there's so many ideas I would love to fucking do. Bro.
Yeah. No, yeah. So especially like with an avenue like this, it's kind of, you know, you do whatever you feel like whenever you feel like it, really.
This is like this will be our backbone. We can be making so many episodes and shit like that. I think like Joe Rogan and H3H3 make like 3 a week. Like
Well, no one watches the H3H3 podcast no more. That's
honestly, I'll be honest. I still watch H3H3.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't fucking stand him. He used to be so funny. He used to be like the voice of the voice of the platform. 2016, 2015, that era. I can't stand him now. You can tell he doesn't enjoy it anymore.
What do you mean?
Like you watching him talk, watching him or listening to him talk, watching him film, you can tell he just doesn't enjoy it as much anymore. But it's to a point where it feels like he's doing it for money, not feeling like he has to do it out of.
When he was doing the
respect for his
Trisha Paytas
fans.
ones, the frenemies, have you seen any one of those?
No, I know
That was
little about Trisha
fucking
Paytas at all.
Entertaining, because Trisha Paytas was just straight up calling Ethan fat as they're eating like boxes of pizzas and shit. And they talk about Trisha Paytas' like sex life or whatever, and like, cause she's married to his fucking brother-in-law. So
She's married to Ethan Klein's brother-in-law?
yeah, they just got married.
What?
It's like Gila's Ethan's wife.
Yeah.
Ethan's wife brother is married to Trisha.
Really? Gila's
Yeah.
brother? What?
He's a handsome dude. Holy shit. He's
Well, that's what I'm
handsome.
thinking. He can do better.
He's very handsome. Although there has been shit where like he's I'm not even bringing it up. Just like him cheating on her or whatever, like on Tinder or some shit. I don't know. But I still love the H3H3 podcast. I don't watch all of them, but I watch just to do research on podcasts, how to do it,
Mhm.
and then like just because some of his thumbnails are funny.
Yeah.
And he's kind of bringing back the old H3H3 in a way where he's got like, it's just called Ethan Klein.
Yeah.
And it's like a picture of his face like really close to the camera, and he's reacting to videos and talking shit about it, which is the old H3H3, which we all fell in love with.
Yeah, he definitely, regardless of like even some of the scummier shit he's done recently, like he'll always have a special place in my heart regardless. Like I'm always gonna be like, you know, all those good memories. Like same with Filthy Frank too. I know he hates the whole like Filthy Frank thing he did, or at least from what I've gathered, like he doesn't like that he did it. But honestly, because I don't think a lot of his videos are removed, whether that be through YouTube guidelines or his own doing, right? But like I will always find it funny, you know. I will always think it's genius, you know, because no one was doing that shit back then. No one was doing that shit. He like made that.
Bro. If you're trying to cancel somebody, that's the one guy who's uncancelable.
No. Absolutely, yeah.
Because then not only...
Or Joey Diaz.
Yeah, but also he's gotten to the point where he's done so much terrible things. Terrible. I love these things, what he did. I'm saying that like the average white girl would be like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
But now they are in love with him.
Yeah.
Because of his music.
It's crazy.
His music is great.
It's great.
But they're in love with him.
Yeah. Could you imagine if we had him on the pod? Oh, fuck.
I don't think he does any YouTube appearances anymore.
Probably not. I'd piss my pants if he was sitting right beside me. I'd fucking cry.
Ethan Klein invited, hey, Jake Andrews, I want you on the podcast. Would you go out to like wherever he lives, Los Angeles? Would you go and do that?
Oh, probably.
I would love to, because sometimes he's still a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's still funny where he does that like Ethan dance and then like, oh man, I remember watching his old videos and those are amazing. Fat guy drowns at a
water park. Oh, dude, that one's fucking awesome. That one's sick.
It's so authentic.
It is.
It's just him with his wife, dressed all goofy from Walmart clothes, going to a water park, using a fucking like phone camera or something like that.
Yep.
And he's like drowning and
you know, I think when I went and saw Joji with Ashton, that was easily the best concert I've ever been to.
Really?
Easily. Well, it's like I haven't been to many like R&B or hip hop, rap, whatever shows, whatever you want to call, whatever genre you want to put Joji in. But I've been to a decent amount of metal shows, right?
Yeah.
And obviously those are going to be less personal because everyone's just thrashing around going fucking insane, right?
Everyone's fucking and shitting and fucking and
exactly
pissing.
But like I paid $130 for nosebleed tickets for Tool.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was me. I think Brody was there. If I don't remember, I think he had to have been there. Brody had to have been there. I think it went with Ethan and Hayden and all them. We paid for nosebleeds, and it was like the worst fucking concert ever. And I love Tool. They've done some crazy shit, and I love Danny Carey. He's one of my favorite drummers. But Danny Carey's like carried that no pun intended. He carried that show.
Mm-hmm.
He has such like a onstage performance. It's nuts. It was such a great they're very talented, but there's nothing to show. They're terrible, and it just felt because there's so many people, right? Because obviously bigger venues are going to be less genuine, right? Smaller venues are going to be more personal. But even then, when we went and saw Joji, I think it was Queen Elizabeth Theater, if I remember correctly. I think something like that, and I think it was an auditorium with around maybe 400 seats, maybe 800, maybe 1,000. No, probably not even.
Did
1,000.
he sell it out?
Yeah, it was pretty close to sold out. Yeah. People who know about the theater are probably screaming at me right now because they're like, it's actually fucking 780 blah 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 seats. But I'm pretty sure it was Queen Elizabeth.
I would love to go to a Joji concert.
It was incredible. We
Really?
walk in. It was he wasn't because usually if you go to concerts, usually you're fucking waiting a long time.
Yeah.
I think we waited probably 15 minutes, and then opening. Femme Vifrit.
No.
They're in India. They're pretty similar to Boy Pablo. They opened for Joji, and that was the first time I've heard of them. They're great.
Really?
Because me and Ashton listener were like, "Fuck, this is awesome!" I love it. I think they're. I don't know if they're from Norway. I think they're. I don't know what they are. I'm not sure.
Norwegians, man, I love them.
I love my shout out to the Nordics.
But
I think Norway's a Nordic, probably.
I've only been to one concert.
What concert?
And that was quite possibly the best concert in the universe.
Which one?
The best bands. It was Peter Frampton as the opener.
Yeah.
Baby, I love your way. Carried it. Dude was fucking amazing. He's telling stories about, this is my first time going to a concert, and it's a bunch of old people. So they're all sitting in their chairs. They're not moving. They're smoking reefer, but they're not moving around.
Yeah.
But he's then telling stories like, I made this song on the beach of Hawaii, smoking a lot of weed like all y'all are doing. And they're like, yeah. And then after that, Peter Frampton. I love Peter Frampton. Something about it was just so wholesome. I
Yeah.
don't know why. But then it was Stevie Miller Band came next.
I think my mom went to that concert.
Really?
I think how long ago was that? Was that a few years ago?
Yeah.
I think my mom went to that same one.
I met some moms there.
Yeah.
But
Some MILFs. I'm just
it
kidding.
was fun. It was really, for my first concert, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'll be honest. It got to a certain point where, like, okay, I'm a little fed up. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
It went too long.
That's why you gotta like either get some drugs in you or get some alcohol in you.
Yeah, it was going a little too long. Cause like we're sitting there and we're watching it, and like no one's moving. I got up and started moving, and everyone's looking at me like that I'm a fucking sicko weirdo. Like, what?
Why the fuck's this guy moving?
Like, these fucking young guys are trying to dance and shit. Like, sit down, join the show. Like, what the fuck is wrong with everybody? We're trying to.
And some people are like very, very yeah. I don't know. Some concerts go on for a very long time. Like I don't know.
How was the Joji concert? Was everyone moving? Like, was everyone standing?
It was mainly a sitting thing, but like if I don't know songs like "Slow Dancing in the Dark" or whatever is big ones like "Will He," blah blah blah. Those a lot of people stood up for those. But it was great. Like he comes up on stage because I already liked him as a person and an artist and whatever his YouTube thing was years ago, right? So I was like already very excited, and he walks on stage. This guy walks out with a bag of chips and salsa.
Oh,
Like Tostitos salsa, not
really?
Sponsored. He walks out, puts it on the he's like, hey everybody, how you guys doing? And everyone's like, screaming.
Oh.
And then he's like, y'all are good? And everyone's like, yeah. I was like, that's good. He's like, are y'all hungry? And he has like this bag of like chips, Tostito chips. Puts them on stage, and he puts them on the corner and it's like squatted down with everyone's like high-fiving everybody.
Really?
And he's like, here, open your mouth. And he was like feeding people chips with salsa, and it was like it just felt like a hangout. It was so cool.
Fuck.
Like and tickets, I think tickets were only like $50.
Really?
Yeah. It was great.
That would be my
It
dream.
was such a good show. And then I was like, I tried to get Brody to go. He's like, I don't really want to go. I'm like, Brody, you gotta go. It'd be so much fun. Like, come with me and Ashton. He's like, I don't really know. I don't really have the money. I'm like, I can spot you a few bucks if you need it. That's fine. But like, you think you should come? He's like, nah, I don't really want to. And then it happened, and now he's like, fuck, man, I really wish I went to that concert.
Well, he might. Who knows? Maybe he'll come back.
If he comes back, I'm definitely going.
I would definitely go too.
That was like one of the best times with Ashton I think I've ever had. That concert was awesome. It was so cool.
Would love. My dream is just to do a bunch of collaborations with YouTubers, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like to me, I don't know about you, but they seem like they're the modern celebrity now.
Yeah.
It's like Linus
They're the
Tech
household
Tips.
names.
He's local.
Very local.
It was not you, but it was a buddy Nick who met one of the Linus Tech people, right? Who was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, Nick McLeod. Yeah. He met oh my god, who was it? It wasn't Luke, because I know he left LTT a while ago, but I think it was one of the Asian guys. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember the names, but yeah, they were buying computer parts for I guess the newest video at the time.
And then Two Mad is pretty close, I guess.
Two Mad's very close.
I don't know, man. Just doing a collaboration with one of them.
Be incredible.
One celebrity, like maybe Super Mega, Game Grumps.
I haven't watched the Game Grumps in probably 6 years.
Really?
5 years, yeah.
They're still kicking it. They're still
Are
doing
they?
good, yeah.
JonTron was part of Game Grumps, wasn't he?
He was.
Years ago.
He was.
Whatever happened with that? Wasn't it? I think was there just like creative disagreements, or did they just
Yeah,
all
I think
falling
it's
out?
creative disagreements. Because
Yeah.
JonTron, I think it's also because he moved to New York.
That would make sense.
Because he was wanting to study his own stuff and then moved to New York. I don't know. I'm not a Game Grumps mega fan.
Yeah.
But like, I love that. Just imagine that. Just going around collaborating with the cold ones.
Oh fuck, dude!
Max
On Max and
Mofo.
Chad, I'd probably fucking cry. Honestly, like those, I've always loved Max. I love Max since, oh my god, when he was uploading. I think like, just right after he was uploading Modern Warfare 3 trolling videos.
Yeah, and
When
he
he
did like
started
the
doing
prank
calls.
videos.
Yeah, like even like he was competing with like Ownage pranks and shit, and like I don't know. I was White Boy 7th Street doing prank. I don't think White Boy. It was Minnesota Burns or whatever. He was doing pranks and shit. Yeah. Oh my god. I've been watching Max for so fucking long, and then I don't even know when they. I think Max and Chad have been friends since like 2012 or 2011. I think I saw a video on that
Yeah.
recently, but I didn't know about Chad until like probably 2015, 2016 maybe.
Yeah, he was like anything for views. For
Yes,
the longest
yeah.
Time.
Dude, that one picture, I love that picture on Twitter. I think Max tweeted it. It was Chad with his cock out. It was
Whoa.
they were in a restaurant and he had his cock out. I couldn't stop laughing. It was like
Really?
it was like a button on a fur coat. It looked awesome. It was fucking hilarious. Not looked awesome. It was just fucking hilarious.
Does he got a good cock? Does he got a
No,
massive
it's very little. You guys can look it up at home. If you look up anything for views cock Twitter picture, it'll come up.
Or if you go to their Patreon, because that's what they do now.
Patreon, yeah.
Cold
Pay for the
Patreon.
Patreon. If you're gonna pay for anyone's Patreon, not sponsored, but Cold Ones.
Exactly.
I'd pay for the. That's the one Patreon I would pay for.
If I were to start a Patreon, I'm sorry, I'm not whipping out my cock.
Oh fuck no! I
I'd
can't.
rather-
Whip my, no.
That's for the ladies.
Yeah, ladies only. That's
You
the
know.
ladies show. Plus, I'm not. I'm way too shy to.
Exactly. Like
fuck
I
boys.
I feel shy doing this.
Yeah.
Let alone whipping my cock out and like showing. I don't even know how many people watch.
Oh
this.
yeah, dude. I got like bad. Like I tried to pee on the side of a freeway one time
No.
with like an on ramp facing me. I couldn't do it.
Because then if you get pulled over by a cop, you're a registered sex offender, pretty much.
Yeah. Yep. No. That's also another thing. I think a cop usually probably wouldn't give you a hard time about that, but I was just so fucking anxious. Like I couldn't. I was just standing there because there's people like coming. They can kind of see me, kind of. But like I'm like fuck, dude. I couldn't pee. I had to pee so bad. I had like a fucking gallon of Gatorade. It was brutal. I couldn't pee. These people were just staring at. I couldn't pee. So I'm like, okay, well, let's pack it up and let's go. So like, I had to like stop away at a campground and piss into a bush because I couldn't do it with all those people. I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. And I'm like, no, I can't pee in front of people, like on an on ramp of traffic.
You know what? It's been an absolute pleasure.
You two.
What
did,
are
I
you
know.
guys doing, bro? Sorry, we got some ladies that just came in. They're messing up with Cedar's hair.
Playing with Cedar a little bit.
I think this is about time we should probably wrap up then.
Yeah, how long have we been running
We've
for?
been going for about an hour.
56 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we've been
Did
doing
it
a
run
whole
the
hour.
audio run the whole time?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's still running.
Sweet.
Yeah, this was an absolute pleasure.
Absolute pleasure. Thank
I
you
would
for
love
having
to
me.
have you anytime. You're always welcome on the BOBSCAST.
Why, thank you very much.
But yeah, these people are going crazy. They're breaking
these
up the
hoes
show.
these hoes wild. Just kidding. All right.
All right, but thank you
Gotta
so
pack it
much.
up.
I don't know how to end these podcasts.
We're gonna dink
bro.
it.
We're gonna dink it.
Dink it. Boom. There we go. That's
There
how
you
it
go.
ends.
That's how we're gonna do things around here now.
Perfect. That was good, man.
All right.
That was really good. An hour? That was solid.
I don't know how to wrap these podcasts up.